This literally describes my life. Hello, all you beautiful houseplant lovers. Welcome back. I'm Marina, the Millennial Planter, and on this channel, I talk about all the houseplant things, both the good and the bad. And today we are talking about Hoya because I love Hoya so much. If you want to check out my whole collection, I will leave the link down in the description below. But today I am just going to share probably like my top 5 favorite Hoyas and then a couple that I am not vibing with at the moment, some that just don't really like me at the moment. And if you have any tips, let me know please in the comments below, and also tell me one of your favorite top Hoyas right now and one that's not vibing with you, because I want to know, I want to hear from you guys. So to start off with this, I have to share this Hoya because it's in bloom for me. If you follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, you will know because I've been sharing this bloom everywhere, but it's none other than the beautiful Hoya Lacrinosa. Oh, well, that was sad. Well, her bloom is right here. I will put a picture of what her bloom looked like in full glory. She also has a little peduncle there, and she has another really cute peduncle there that's really starting to form. I think she has another one somewhere else, but yeah, in total there was 4 of them. I just knocked that one off. Darn it. Oh well, now we have one really good peduncle. Anyways, Hoya Lacrinosa. So this plant I've had for probably about 6 months now. There was this rumor going around in not so much the Hoya community, just amongst like other plant people, that Hoya like to be root bound for them to bloom, and that's not the case because I can guarantee this Hoya is not root bound. And she's probably in, I think maybe this is like a 5-inch concrete pot, and she's not particularly long because some Hoya do like to be long before they bloom. Hoya blooms vary a lot on their species, on which type of variety of Hoya you have. I've always heard that Hoya Lacrinosa was one of the easiest bloomers, and that's definitely the truth in my case. I pretty much don't really give this girl any mind. I water her when her leaves are a little bit on the soft side, which isn't really always that great. As you can see, this bloom here completely dried off because I probably just let her get too dry. But she's right by my grow light. She gets some grow light action, she gets some sunlight action, so she's just a happy gal. But yes, Hoya Lacrinosa, if you are looking for a blooming Hoya, I cannot recommend this one enough. Like I said, super easygoing, haven't even had her for that long. I really love this plant a lot. Oh, and the scent, as far as the scent is, oh, she still smells so fragrant. Now she kind of like smells like the beach, which is weird. Anyways, she has this very floral scent in her prime. She was very florally, almost kind of like old lady perfume, but not that strong, but it was nice, you know what I mean? The next Hoya I'm vibing with is none other than this beautiful, adorable Hoya Linearis. Oh, she's so cute. She's so fuzzy. I just want to do this to her all day. But no, in all seriousness, she is so fuzzy. This is one of the softest Hoyas I have. She just feels like velvet. It's so cute. You can even see the little hairs there and how her leaves are kind of different than regular Hoya leaves. I actually got this one as a trade, but Hoya Linearis is going around pretty much everywhere now. I think she's pretty easy to find. Price wise, I've seen them range everywhere, but I really do recommend this Hoya. She's been really easygoing for me. They are, however, a little bit more thirsty than regular Hoyas, and it's kind of hard to tell when they're thirsty because you can't really feel the leaves. Maybe the leaves get a little bit thinner. As you can see here on the top, the leaves are a bit more plump because I did water her yesterday. But yeah, just such an easygoing plant. I can't wait to have a long, full trailing one that's longer than me because, like, how can you not? They're just so cute. Hoya number 3 that I have just been really loving lately is Hoya Fitchy Eye. So If you're like me, you just love Hoyas with veins, big leafy gals, and this Hoya really just checks that off. Her leaves are getting really big, and she has that long tendril that'll hopefully just fill up with leaves soon. She is super easygoing. I water her when she's completely dried out. I give her a lot of light. That's the thing with Hoyas. In my experience, pretty much all of them like a lot of light. She's just giving these beautiful veins out, and I can't say enough good things about this one. I can't wait to have this one just have a long trail, and then maybe I'll propagate her. But yeah, Hoya Fitchy Eye is definitely a cutie, especially in those little terracotta pots. The next Hoya that I am just really digging is Hoya Rebecca. So let's just talk about this one for a second. There is this guy, his account is Grow Babies on Instagram and on Etsy, and he's a pretty reputable seller, and I get a lot of Hoyas from him. And I got this Rebecca from him probably 2 weeks ago, and she is already putting out new growth. You can see right there that new leaf is also coming in really sun-stressed because she's getting a lot of light. Hoya Rebecca is one that a lot of people like to sun-stress because they get really pretty, so I'm trying it out. I don't have any like really sun-stressed Hoya yet, so I think this might be the one that I do that too, just to get that experience for once. And look at the new leaves here too, like the little baby leaves. They're so cute. So it's really exciting. I love the fact that I have a couple of good Hoya sellers, because a lot of these Hoyas, they kind of take a while to acclimate to your house. And I've had some really bad Hoya experiences buying from people, but Grow Babies, definitely check him out. Follow him on Instagram because he posts when he uploads his Etsy, because his Etsy like pretty much always sells out, and he just updates it at random times, and then he'll just flood it with like 80 Hoya. But yeah, they all have done really well in my house and acclimated really easily. Like this Rebecca hasn't even had an acclimation time. Oh, is that a little peduncle? Look right here. I hope I can even show you. I might have to do a close-up. But I'm pretty sure that little branch there is a peduncle. Oh, well, that's gonna be really exciting. I'll keep you guys updated on that. There we go, Hoya Rebecca. Okay, so I'm just gonna share 2 more Hoya with you. I know I said 5, but we're changing it to 6. So here we have Hoya Daikia. Look at that. Look at these beautiful leaves. Ugh. Honestly, I can't even tell y'all how much I love this Hoya. This actually might be my top favorite Hoya. Just look at the leaf shape. She has those leaf shapes. She has like these beautiful veining to her. She has like slight splashiness. Now, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people struggle with this Hoya, and I am no different. She is just decided to give me a dried out tip right here for literally no reason at all. I didn't let her dry out excessively. Pretty much water her when the soil is dry, but her leaves aren't soft, you know? So I don't know why that happened. So hopefully she doesn't get any worse, because I would be heartbroken if something happens to this Hoya. I managed to snag this one from Gabriella Plants a couple months ago, and I'm so happy I did. This is just one of those plants I didn't know I wanted so badly until I had it, and now I'm just like, wow, she's a stunner. She kind of reminds me of, like, the leaf shape kind of reminds me of a platypus tail. I don't know why. But like, if we look at this one here, or maybe like a beaver tail, it just has animal characteristics. I don't know, but I love it. And the last Hoya, which was really hard to choose because I still want to share another Hoya, but this last one is none other than the ever so adorable Hoya Mcfilda. Like, can you look? Do you see those leaves? Do you see them? how freaking cute are they? They're like little buttons that you just want to eat, and they're splashy, and they're just, I just love this leaf shape so much. They stay this little, they're just like little leafed Hoyas, and yeah, just is just another easygoing Hoya. As you can see, I kind of fudged it up right here. That's why we have half of a leaf. January and February are always like really cold months, so my house just got a little too dry for her. I couldn't keep up with watering. The humidity was super low. All my plants kind of suffered those 2 months, but she's doing fine now. She's giving me some really cute leaves, and she's shooting out a little bit of a tendril. And yeah, I really can't say enough good things about this Hoya. She's super fast growing. You can water her when her leaves are a little bit soft, and they're just so cute, right? Hoya Mcfilda. Now we are going to be talking problem childs. I think I'll share 4 Hoyas that I'm just currently struggling with. And right now we have Hoya rotundiflora and Hoya sagittalis. So rotundiflora was doing so well for me, growing really good, and then I cut her to do a trade, and she just hasn't forgiven me since. Like, what is this? Why aren't you not giving me any leaves? I don't understand. This tendril is beautiful, and it's slightly furry, and I don't even see her wanting to start any leaves for me, which is really sad. Getting up close, so look at that. They have the cutest little leaves, which once again reminds me of a platypus tail. I don't know what it is with me and those tails, but yeah, they're so freaking cute. And she had a new tendril coming out, and it dried up. So obviously I'm kind of maybe underwatering her in some way. I don't know, but I'm just really sad. Like, I promise I'll never cut you again until you're like 7 feet long. Just please grow for me. I love you so much, and I want more leaves from you. Now, sagittalis is doing okay now. Here we are. Here's sagittalis. As you can see, she has 2 new little leaves coming in. The only thing that I don't understand with this one is, 1, she's extremely slow growing, which just drives me insane. And 2, she gave me like really weirdly shaped leaves, which I have that same problem with this variegated Hoya obovata splash. As you can see at the bottom, they kind of just have some funky shaped leaves. And you know, like, my first thought is obviously spider mites, because I know that's what happens with like my more foliage type of babes, but I see no pest on them. Hopefully it's nothing in the roots, but I don't know. I don't see anything in the roots. The roots look healthy to me. I don't know. So is it like an underwatering thing? If you know, let me know. Maybe I'm just letting them dry out too much while those new leaves are forming. The new leaves on the sagittalis, they'll look good. So yeah, but this one actually is growing great for me. As you can see, she's just shooting out so much new growth. She grows very similar to the regular obovata that I have, and they just grow like weeds, and it's amazing. So that's another, I guess, honorable mention. If you want a fast growing Hoya, get you an obovata. Next problem child of mine is Hoya compacta. Now, this is the variegated compacta, but also they're green formed, like just the regular green. Yeah, so this one has been on a journey. This is from 2 different people. One is I purchased from my friend Angelica, and another one my friend Matt gave me. And when he sent me those Hoyas, they weren't in the best condition, which I'm not mad about, but it's been a rehabbing process for sure. And I struggle a lot with transitioning my Hoyas. I'm fine with like philodendrons and like the aroids and syngoniums and pretty much everything else. I never have problems with transitioning them from like whatever propagation medium I have into soil, but I struggle a lot and I have the most fails with transitioning Hoya. I don't know, it's just something that I am still learning, and I definitely want to pick some people's brains about transitioning Hoyas. But yeah, this is one of them, and as you can see, these two lower ones just didn't transition well, so I'm gonna have to, I guess, I don't know, reroot them, take them out, because they did have really nice good roots when I propagated them. And I mean, this one here is still doing really well, thankfully, but yeah, it's just annoying having to repropagate something that you already propagated. As far as the regular green one, I think I overwatered her because I thought she had some thirsty leaves, and then I watered her and her leaves are still wrinkly. So to me, that's usually a sign of root rot, which is really such a bummer because I just up potted her. She was root bound in the previous pot that she was in, and she was doing so well, and I'm so sad that I guess I overwatered her. Like, that's the only thing I could think of. So I'm just gonna have to go and take her out and examine the roots. I guess propagate that one too, because I really love compacta. I know they're like kind of a hit or miss with people. Literally, it's just right down the middle. People either love them or hate them, but I really love them, especially when you have like a really full, long, trailing one. They're just so cute and so cool and so bizarre, and I just really like bizarre looking plants. Now the last problem child that I have, and trust me, this isn't the only one, is Hoya Fitchy Eye. I got this as a cutting from a friend in a trade, and she hasn't done anything for me. She hasn't even bothered to try to put out another leaf or try to put out a tendril. I kind of feel like she's dead. I don't know what this Fitchy Eye wants from me. I checked the roots and the roots look semi-okay. So maybe I will just prop her in a propagation bag or a propagation bin to get her to do something because it's kind of driving me crazy. What do you want from me, child? I don't understand. Just want it to grow. I just want more heart-shaped leaves, but I know Fitchy Eye is another one that people also struggle with, which it's just annoying. Like, some Hoyas just give you problems for no reason at all. Like, you have no reason to give me problems. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys struggle with Hoya Fitchy Eye? Because I'm just over this plant at this point, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm determined to get it to grow. But look at how cute it is. The little hearts are so cute. And that's it, friends. Those are my favorite Hoyas, plus Hoyas that I'm just currently not vibing with. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you like the Hoya content. I know Hoyas are popular right now. I know that some people still don't understand the hype. I was there once, but now I am just so deep in this Hoya rabbit hole, and I don't see myself ever stopping because Hoyas are just so beautiful and they're so cool. And now that I got one to bloom for me, I just like, wow, I just need all of them, and it's impossible to get all of them. Anyways, yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, I would really love if you stuck around, hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. As always, I hope you all are staying safe, sane, and healthy, and have a wonderful day. Bye.